Hi there, this is Mark Hittleman, speech-language pathologist, and I'm out for my morning walk in Las Vegas. This particular video is about free will and aphasia. And you go, oh my goodness, Mark, what are you talking about, free will and aphasia? Well, I gotta be honest with you. There are a lot of people who have aphasia who've been to therapists and for one reason or another, they're not making such great headway. And it might be the method, it might be the therapist, or it might even be the person with aphasia. Nobody really knows, and nobody's going to blame anybody for whether or not a person makes progress in speaking for those who have aphasia. So it comes down to the fact that it's not the person with aphasia, it's not the therapist, it's not the method, it's not whether or not they're using an iPad or workbooks or flashcards, which we already know don't really work as far as conversation is concerned. But what I do want to discuss with you is the concern I have about performance. I have to think every day whether or not I want to keep doing this. That's right. And you've got to make that kind of decision too. Do you want to keep doing this? We have small decisions like that every day when it comes to our work, when it comes to our employment, when it comes to going to particular places, frequent places, or frequented places where we go. Sometimes we make a decision after a while, we don't want to. So I was thinking about this morning, and every day I wake up and I meditate and I think and I go for my walk, and I ask myself always the same question. Do I want to keep doing this? Do I want to keep informing people with aphasia about the fact that there's help for those who wish to speak better, and there's help with a method that's fun and easy and isn't about notebooks or workbooks or flashcards or anything like that? So, I have to ask myself, is this something that I want to keep doing? Do I want to keep making videos? Do I want to keep writing articles? Do I want to keep writing books, about aphasia? And then waiting for an answer. You know how it is when we have a challenge or we think about something, we always kind of think about the answer and hope that the answer will come to us. Well, one of the things that I became aware of this morning is the idea of free will. We have an opportunity to do many things every day. We could do things that are helpful. We could do things that are encouraging. We can do things that help others. We can make a real contribution to society. That's one choice. We can even decide that we're going to talk and we're not going to accept anything that anybody else has said. We're going to continue on that quest of wanting to talk and finding the right person and finding the right method. But there's also another choice in free will, and that is, as I walk up and down the streets of Las Vegas and walk and get exercise, because I do that every day, I see people who have made apparently good decisions, and I see people who apparently have not. I mean, I see people camping out on the side of the street. I see people collapsed on the ground on the sidewalk. I see people sleeping on a bus stop chair or bench. And, I have to not judge anybody. I just have to know that we all make those decisions. We have what is said to be free choice. And that free choice is that we can do the things that are good, we can do the things that are bad, we can do the things that contribute to people, or we can do just about anything. So I realize today that each and every person out there with aphasia has their own choice. Do they want to speak again? Do they want to speak again with clarity? Are they getting the right treatment? Are they choosing the right therapist? Are they choosing the right method? Are they choosing whether or not to learn what to do to speak better? Is their caregiver doing that? So that's the big question. And that's the big question I had for me today. And it's the same question I have for you. What is it that you want? What's the choice you want to make? And whatever choice that is, I know, and you know, that that's all dependent on many, many factors. And if you do want to make the choice to better speaking, the teaching of talking method is definitely something you should look into. And down below this video is a bunch of information if you want to get on our mailing list, or if you want to find out about our March training seminar in Las Vegas, you can do that. And you can also decide to follow us on Facebook or Twitter or any of that. So it's all your choice. I'm making my choice. My choice is, for right now, I'm going to continue to spread the word that there's help for people who want to speak again. And that's not only help for those in the United States who speak English, but there's help for people whether you live in France, whether you live in the UK, whether you live in Holland, wherever you happen to live. The principles of the teaching of talking hold true. And not many therapists really know about these principles, but they're catching on slowly but surely. And if you'd like information about the teaching of talking, well, come visit us at our website at teachingoftalking.com. So this is Mark Idelman. We hope you've enjoyed this little video. Give us a thumbs up, please, if you've liked it. And we hope to see you. And if you want to also check the questionnaire down below, there's a link to a questionnaire if you'd like to speak to me personally. And of course, there's a link to the March training seminar for caregivers and their loved ones here in Las Vegas. So have a great day today. Remember, we all have free choice. Let's use it. Bye-bye now.